What you doing, little kipperdoodle? Little kipperdoodle. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, my little kipperdoodle. Oh, movement so difficult. Stretch. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I swear. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry, little baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my little kipperdoodle, but say hello. Say hello. My little squirrel. My little squirrel. Come here. Oh, you're so lazy. You're so lazy. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, woo, woo. Oh, woo. Oh, woo, woo. Oh. My little squirrel loves the scratches. Yeah. Squirrel scratches. Squirrel scratches. Da 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 da. Squirrel scratches. This is my baby. My little baby squirrel. I call him my squirrel, my kipper, my kipster, my kipster hipster, my bebbers, my mini mers, my minimer, my Mortimer, my little love, my mouse, my troublemaker, my little brat, my baby, or his full royal name is Kipper Stephen Charlie Taylor. Kipper Stephen Charlie Taylor. Kipper Stephen Charlie Taylor. And he hates when you blow on him. He knew I was gonna do it. Well, don't move. Just let me blow. No, don't do that. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. You're too cute to go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We love you. We like to see you on the camera. Because everybody misses the little kipperdoodle. Wait, come back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go nowhere, my little squirrel. Look at that. He doesn't go nowhere because he loves me. The squirrel loves me. The squirrel loves me. Oh. What you doing, baby squirrel? What you doing? I think there's fur in my eye. No. Why'd you run away? Come back. Kippy. Kippy. Come here. Oh, my little baby. He doesn't leave. He loves me. Just like I love him. Just like I love him. That's my squirrel. My little baby squirrel. And there's a reason we call him a squirrel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've never seen a jar before. What are we gonna do? There's a jar. What do we do with the jar? Oh my god, there's a jar! Oh, the noise got the kipper's attention. And the fact that I'm dying might catch his attention. No, way too interested in the jar. Okay, so we call him we call him a squirrel and a flying squirrel. Don't leave, come back. Come here, babies. Ah, squirrels. Squirrel love. Okay, so anyways, we call him a squirrel. Because he soars. We call him my little flying squirrel. Because he'll get on the top of the couch and he'll go, here's the couch, here's the floor. Instead of just jumping down, which most dogs again wouldn't do, they don't jump off the top of Here's where the bottom part of the sofa, and then there's like the couch top part, and he sits up here. He just sits right there all day. And then to get down, instead of jumping down this way and going down slowly, he sits up here, and here's the ground, like down this far. Instead of like just jumping like this, he somehow comes from here and makes it probably all the way to like over here. Just jumps and flies until he grounds to the floor. And he does it so gracefully. Like he literally just soars and lands and then continues to run. It's weird. So he's my flying squirrel for that. And also, I don't know squirrels personally, so I don't know if they really do this. But this is what I think of when I think of squirrels, I guess. More I think of other animals like groundhogs and moles. No, not moles. Gophers. Gophers. I think of gophers. Because he'll steal things. And like most dogs, they'll take like shoes and stuff and they'll like take them around the house. No. He will steal anything he can get his hands onto that he's technically not supposed to have. He somehow jumps on our like 4-foot high counters. Maybe it's like 3 feet. Maybe it's a 3-foot counter. I don't know. It's really tall. It goes up to my hip bone. And I'm 5'2". I don't know how tall that would actually be. But anyways, it's a really, really tall counter. Like it's taller than most average countertops. And he jumps up there somehow. Because our chairs are maybe this much shorter than the actual counter. So there's like, it's still the same height. He jumps from onto the chair and then he just jumps over onto the counter. So we have to push all the chairs in and he somehow still gets on the counter somehow. He's a cat squirrel. But anyways, he'll get on the counters and he'll grab whatever he can. Most of the time the other day he stole a basil plant. But what dog wants basil? Anyways, he will take anything, even if it's not edible or whatever. He just wants it. So he'll take it and he'll run outside. And we have like his dog door's right here, and if you go outside, there's like this little part of the side yard that no one really goes in, and he just goes and takes it and he hides it right there. Like, that's my hole. That's my little hole right there for my stuff that I have harbored, and this is mine. Right here. So, and like there's an example, like, okay, some dogs do that and stuff. No. My dog, the electrician came to fix, I think, the oven in my house, and I guess he had electrical tape or something. And my dog somehow snuck up behind him, grabbed whatever he could out of that toolbox, took it without the guy knowing, ran outside, and put it in his little area. And later on, the guy came back and was like, I think I'm missing something, and no offense, but I kind of think your dog stole it. So he went outside to his little hole, and there it was, with all his other stuff. Because he steals Tupperware, and he'll steal underwear, and shoes, and anything he can chew on. He eats golf balls. And when I say eats golf balls, I don't mean like he just chews on them. I literally mean he eats them, which is already bad for them. And then he taught my other dog just for some reason to do it. But anyways, if you've never seen the inside of a golf ball, because I don't imagine most people would have, golf balls are the little white balls, and they're kind of heavy, and you like throw them and stuff. Like, you don't normally throw them, but you hit them with a thing. Whatever. Anyways, if you throw them, they'll bounce really high because they're solid, and then I don't know. Anyways, if you break the plastic off, because it's a plastic layer with a really hard like rock in the middle, and I don't know what it's really made out of, but it's gray and looks like there's a whole bunch of little rocks in it, and it kind of looks like it's rubber, but it's hard, really, really, really hard. Harder than I think the actual golf ball itself is because the plastic around it. Anyways, he will chew on that until he can rip it off, and then eat the inside of the golf ball. And I don't think squirrels do that, but it's like his nut. Haha. So yeah, that is my squirrel. That is why he's a squirrel. That's my laundry. That. That's my squirrel. Yeah. It's clean laundry, by the way. Clean. I just am really lazy as to put it away. Yeah. So here's a 9-minute about my dog. No, 10 minutes about my dog. I don't think anyone cares about my dog that much, which is really sad because he's really cute. I have another one. Shadow! He's large and old. But I love him. But I don't think I don't know where he is. And he's kind of stubborn sometimes, where if he's asleep, he won't move. And seeing as it's 10 o'clock here, he's not going to move too much. He's lazy, just like my squirrel. But he's very large. And both my dogs are rescues. I found them. I found my babies. My babies are found puppies. I don't know what's going on with my hair, why it's doing like this weird stripy thing. Whatever. That one, that's my little street rat. Found him on the streets. And then the other one, he's my gas station dog. Because we found him at a gas station. We were getting gas, and the dog just walked up to us, and we didn't know where he came from, so we asked the lady because he was following some other guy, and we thought it was his dog. Asked him, nope. Asked the lady at the gas station, said the dog had been wandering around for a while. Nobody knew whose dog it was, so we took him home. Nobody ever claimed him. So that was my first dog. Got him at 4 months old. He is now 8. And then this is my squirrel. And we got him at 4 months old, weirdly enough. And he is now turning 2 in April. April and February. And Shadow is February 15th. Kippy is April 15th. And I am May 15th. Because they, for some odd reason, all my dogs, they can like narrow it down to a week. And then they're like, you get to pick the day. All of them are in that week. So I'm like, they're all going to be born on the 15th. The only thing is, it's kind of weird because Shadow's born after Valentine's Day now. But yeah, those are my baby's birthdays. That's my baby's stories. That squirrel right there, that is my dog. The large and in charge dog. He was considered my dog for a while, and when it comes to having to feed them, he's my dog, according to my mother. She goes, go feed your dogs. I go, that's not my dog. You tell me all the time that's not my dog. She goes, nope, that's your dog, go feed him. So, I guess the large one is my dog. I'm sorry for throwing my laptop. The large one is my dog when it comes to feeding them. But that is my dog right there. Right there. You can't see him because he's on the opposite side of the computer. He is my little sweetheart, my little angel. He's a terror. A squirrel. And I don't know if most people would see that as a bad thing. But he's a squirrel. With a paperclip. Holding my jacket together. Not together, but the little zipper thing broke. So if you guys ever don't think about that, you're like, oh, my zipper broke. It's useless. Paperclip. My zipper's actually like right there. But it's broken. So I have a paperclip. And it works just fine. See? Zip down. Zip up. I feel like I look like 20 times larger than I actually am. But I'm not. I hope. Actually, I mean, I think I'd be okay with my eyes telling me I was thinner than I was, because at least I wouldn't have to know how fat I actually was. Though I still don't think I'm skinny. I don't know how this video got turned into about my weird weight issues. Anyways, that chubby chick's like a little chipmunk. Chipmunk cheeks. Okay, so 13, 14 minutes later, Matt. Shout out to Matthew. Mr. Matthew Massacare. For those who don't know him, I don't know if that was backwards, but for those who don't know him, you're missing out. Look him up. I feel like I've made a video and done that before, because he seems to text me during my videos. So, there's no point to this video. If you don't like my dog, don't bother watching all the way through, though. To watch all the way through, you had to hear that point. So, that's my squirrel. A little bit on my shadow. I have a new hair color. I don't think I like it or not. I can't tell. I like having the blonde. In this video, it looks pretty red. It's actually more of a brown color. If it was this red, I'd be okay, but it's browner. I don't know why, and I don't like it. I don't want brown hair. Like, if I like... No, it still looks red. Okay, well, it's supposed to be really red, and instead it's brown red. So people keep telling me not to change it, but I don't know if I'm okay with having natural hair colors. So you guys can tell me about that if you finished watching All About My Dog. Tell me if you like me having semi-natural. I mean, I guess it's still kind of red, but it's more of a natural color. I know for a fact that I'm going to lose followers over the fact that my hair is not colorful. I don't know if I care. I absolutely 100% love all my followers, but I think I would more appreciate that I have followers that follow me. I don't know why my eyebrows are like going. I kept staring at my makeup though because I have like none on, but I don't know if I don't want. Yeah, I guess I don't really want followers that are just gonna follow me to be like, oh, I like her hair, and then not follow me if my hair's not the like a color. I mean, I know that's how I gained a lot of my followers. Is people seem to like just colorful haired people, but at the same time, I have 2,000 followers right now, and like 70% of you guys, I don't even know if you guys still exist. Because they're usually people I'd see all the time, and you just fell off the face of the earth. My followers used to comment on a lot of my stuff. They don't really anymore. I understand that you guys are all back in school, because most of my followers are in high school and below. I am not in high school anymore, for those who don't know that. So I understand it's school time, so I kind of know that Instagram is not your priority. It's just, I'm not complaining that I don't have followers. I'm more trying to say I don't. I understand that most of you don't exist, so I'm not too upset that I would lose followers over my hair color, because I know a lot of you just don't exist anymore. You're just there as a number. I feel bad because I don't want to delete you, because I know at some point there's a possibility you could come back, and I feel really bad doing that, but at the same time I hate having this number that's not real. And I'd rather have 300 real followers that appreciate me for me and the things I say and the person I am, rather than someone who is just like, I like your hair. Oh, you don't have colorful hair anymore? I don't like you. Like, don't know if that makes sense. I want to be liked for me, not for the way I look. One, because I don't think I look that cool. I'm kind of a complete nerdy freak little chick. Two, it's my hair. I mean, I know I'm not too happy with it. I'll probably like it before I end up changing it and then keep it for a while. I'm doing it mostly so that I'm not going to damage my hair like no other. It is in still, I don't think you can see, but like it's in really good condition for the craziness I put it through. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of keep up. For the people that follow me that don't dye their hair, you really don't understand how much effort it is to keep up with a color. And I'm really lazy. Depending on, like, the colors I have, they stay for a while. But I have dark brown roots. So even if I bleached my roots back to realize that my hair was white underneath. So if I bleach them white, which is really, really bad already, it's really hard to match that color, because it'd be a new fresh color next to a faded color. And then if I re-dyed the entire thing, then my roots would still be brighter because they're on white versus me dyeing over the existing color. And then to do that, I'd have to wait again for it to fade out, which takes a really long time. And then I'd have to bleach my roots again and then change the color if I wanted to change it. Because I try not to just bleach a color out unless it really won't go away, which is what I did. I've done it a few times. I didn't do it with this. I just dyed over this because it was a dark color. But yeah. So if you don't understand that it's just probably better right now that I don't have too much of a crazy color going on, though I absolutely love it. I mean, I just would hope most of my followers would understand that and not kind of just be like, oh, you suck. You're not that chick I liked before. I'm still the same person. My hair does not make who I am. I am AmbiEcstasy. I will be her forever. I'm not going to be her with colored hair and then be some other person with brown hair. I'm this. It's not even brown. It looks brown and red. I don't know. I'm the same person. And now that I've rambled on for another like good amount of time, I really hope that the people that are my followers value me for me. I truly love every single one of my followers. I really especially love the ones that will communicate with me. It's fun to know that I have people out there. I absolutely love the comments when I get people telling me that I inspire them. They want to be like me. They want this like me. They see that this is about like anything and everything. Any little comment, even just the comments of just saying hi or anything, they make me very happy. I love to see that there are people out there that find interest in me. Um, I know where I live, I'm just kind of like this random freak show. So I don't really feel too like cared about, I guess you could say, out here. But to know that there are people out there that understand who I am in a sense and they can follow me and we can relate, I really like that. And I like to know about it. So if you guys never really get to like if you're afraid to comment on something or you don't want to, I understand. Just know I completely love the interaction with my followers. I kind of wish you guys would be more interactive, but I understand. I mean, I'm not too interactive with all of my people that I follow personally either. I'm with a few, and I understand that there are just times like all I do is post pictures that don't really mean anything. I mean, I'll ask questions once in a while, and I'll get a few answers back, but yeah, I understand I don't do that too often either. But I do leave comments once in a while when I'm bored. I'll purposely make it a point to go look at the people who are following me, and I'll like pictures of them if I think they're interesting, or I'll comment on things if I think they're interesting, just to know that I can interact with the people that are following me too. Unless you guys are private, then I don't, no offense, go out of my way to follow you guys because I'm really bad at unfollowing if I don't like what you post. And no offense again, I won't. I only like to follow people that I have some type of interest in what you're posting. If you're gonna post a whole bunch of things about video games, I'm not. There's a lot of them that I'll be able to know what you're talking about because I grew up in a video game family, but I am not like video games 24/7. You can talk to me about 90% of them, and I will 100% understand what you're talking about because I hear it 24/7, and I think that's why I'm not too crazy into it, and that's why okay, if you post video games 24/7, I'm not gonna follow you because that's just not my cup of tea, as they say. So yeah. But yeah, I really do love all my followers. I make it a point to try and at least interact with as many as I can. The ones that go out of their way to interact with me, it is much easier. If I ever miss one of your comments or you're like, why didn't you answer me? I'm really sorry. There are times where people will just like a lot of my pictures, or I'll have a picture that just got posted, so it'll push down some other comments that could be on something else. I do really try my best to see them all though. But yeah. So there's my rambling. 24 minutes later. I don't know who in the world is crazy enough to watch this, but if you do, it will mean a lot to me. I'm sorry for rambling about my dog in the beginning because I feel like this is more important. I'll post it in like the link below. Like, hey, this part is information and this part is me acting like a freak with my animals. So, yeah. Peace.